You know, guys, standing outside here at the theater, this is the theater that, a lot of people have had their eyes on. Still very active, actually. In fact, still doing some investigating inside, although the theater itself is closed. We told you yesterday that they thought they'd be able to hand it back over to the owners by Wednesday. Now we're hearing it may be another week because that investigation continues, and so does the morning here in Aurora, Colorado. As the sun rose over Aurora, Colorado this morning, its residents turned to prayer following one of the community's darkest days.
I think everybody's just sad and like shocked almost. I mean, that this could happen again.
God did not cause that young man to perpetrate the heinous crime that he committed. It's clearly craziness.
The theater shooting took the lives of 12 people. Now 12 white crosses stand across the street, surrounded by a makeshift memorial that continues to grow. The crosses were placed here by the same man who placed 15 others at Columbine 13 years ago. At the theater, investigators continue to gather evidence. The mall has opened, but this remains closed. Soon the suspect's defense team will have access as well.
I think that you're obviously going to make sure that the police have done a complete, thorough, and fair investigation.
Harvey Steinberg is a local defense attorney in Denver. He used to work in the district attorney's office and says while he has no connection to this case, he has no doubt what suspect James Holmes's attorneys have before them.
Here I'm assuming that they'd be very, very thrilled if they can avoid his execution.
Steinberg says it could be too difficult to defend Holmes on the facts of the case and suggests another option for the defense.
I think that you're going to see a mental health defense. I anticipate they may raise competency, whether he's competent to even stand trial. And if he's found to be competent, I would anticipate some kind of insanity plea.
Tonight, Holmes is here at the Arapahoe County Jail. Monday morning, he'll be across the plaza at the courthouse for his first appearance.
Well, I think right now the emotions of the community are heightened. I mean, this is a terrible, terrible tragedy. Lots of people are impacted either directly or indirectly, and there's going to be a lot of anger, and that anger is clearly going to be directed at the suspect.
And when charges are officially filed, possibly later this week, the focus may not lie with what happened here Friday, but rather with what was happening in Holmes's head instead.
It's going to be very tough for the community. It's going to be very tough for all the lawyers involved. It's going to be tough for everybody.
I do want to point out, to our knowledge, there has been no mental health exam for James Holmes. We'd also want to point out that it's possible the feds could step into the court proceedings, considering there were two military personnel who were killed in those shootings. That first court appearance happens tomorrow morning, 9:30 local time, 8:30 LA time. Live in Aurora, Colorado, I'm John Cadiz-Klimac, NBC4 News.